Shuttle 69, see if you can make ground contact. We're looking for a lost aircraft. It's 11 o'clock and 2 miles. It's a heavy Boeing 767.
All right, there's Shuttle 6090. No ground contact from here.
All right, so by now you've probably heard about the 767 that crashed outside of Houston the other day. It was an Atlas Air Cargo 767 en route from Houston to Miami. It was being operated as Amazon Prime Air. And it disappeared off radar with really no apparent explanation, and without any distress call, no sign of difficulty in the minutes prior, nothing. Witnesses say that the plane came out of the sky extremely nose down and was clearly having some difficulty. And radar shows that the aircraft descended at nearly 7,000 feet per minute before it hit the water, which leaves less than a minute because it was already at a little under 7,000 feet when the difficulty occurred. We don't know what happened exactly, but early guesses include something like a double flameout or maybe just some kind of freak mechanical anomaly. But for now, we just don't know. What we do know, though, is that there were 3 on board, 2 crew plus a jumpseater. And what I'm going to tell you is that the jumpseater, well, he was named Sean. And Sean, well, him and I used to instruct together back in the day, before we went to the airlines, before the FAA. And Sean had made himself a captain at a regional airline, one with which I have some experience too. And most importantly, Sean had a wife and 2 small children, and he was commuting to work on the down flight. It was going to be his last trip as a regional captain, and he was about to start class at United the first week of March. Tragedy, well, that barely begins to cover it. I was able to talk with one of his best friends about the current state of things just one day after the accident. Here's Jarrett Langley.
Yeah, we have, the aviation community took a big loss yesterday. We lost 3 great pilots, including a good friend of mine, Sean Archuleta. He got me into the aviation industry. He was my first instructor and kind of paved a path for me through my airline career. And, I followed him all the way up into the regional airlines. He was about to take that next step into the major airlines next month, and I was shortly going to follow him up that career path. He great leader, a great mentor, a great friend, and the aviation community has definitely lost him as a pilot and a friend, and all 3 pilots. They'll be greatly missed, but we did suffer a tragic loss yesterday afternoon in Houston.
So I know we don't know much now about what actually happened, and obviously the details are scarce, and it may be a while before we get any answers, but what is the state of the family right now? I know, he leaves behind a wife and children, and you've just been over there meeting with them recently. How's the state of things there?
Yeah, I spent all afternoon with his wife and his cousin and brother. They're hanging in there. It's a tough thing to deal with. There's still a lot of answers or questions that don't have answers. Just time will tell. I know his family's coming in tomorrow evening, and we have an early morning meeting with NTSB to see if there's any more answers. But yeah, right now it's just kind of up in the air, and we're just waiting for answers. The family's healing, or not healing, but the family is coping with it. His children are still in Colombia with their grandparents, and his wife is here, and she's being taken care of.
What can people in the aviation community do to help?
Well, we started a GoFundMe page for him. It's under Sean Archuleta. The aviation community has backed this tremendously, and that goes to show that we are a tight-knit community, and anything helps. Anything will help his wife and his 2 kids. He just had a son 8 months ago. Unfortunately, he won't be able to grow up to know his dad, but at least we can leave him with some kind of legacy to remember his dad by. And just anything helps in this time of need.
So what now? I'm using this really short episode today to call on each of you in the aviation community to think about pledging a couple bucks to help his family out, and the families of the two crew as well. There's a GoFundMe for them too. If you're a patron of the show, you already know that your pledges from this episode will all be donated directly to the Archuleta family's GoFundMe. The links to the GoFundMes are in the show notes. And as for the ongoing investigation into what happened, I'll do my best to keep you all informed as the details play out. But until then, thank you in advance for your help. Right now, all we have to go on is the ATC recordings, although I have heard that videos are beginning to surface too. But until we get more, and until next time, here's the ATC audio from just before the crash and just after, as Houston approaches asking other aircraft to help locate the downed plane. Until next time, good day.
Good afternoon, Giant 3591, 17-8 descending via the link, and we have Sierra.
591 heavy. There is a little bit of light, well, now it's showing a little bit of heavy, light to heavy precipitation just west of, it looks like, Van, and it is moving eastbound. So once you get in closer, if we need to go vectors around it, we'll be able to accommodate that.
91.
You picking up any ELTs right now?
Well, if you pick up an ELT at all ahead, if you would.
Shuttle 690, see if you can make ground contact. We're looking for a lost aircraft. It's 11 o'clock and 2 miles. It's a heavy Boeing 767.
All right, there's Shuttle 6090. No ground contact from here.
We had a 514. See if you can make ground contact. We're looking for a heavy Boeing 767 about 11 o'clock and 7 miles.
Roger.